I'm talking to Bob Montgomery, who's the Vice President Properties of Southwest Airlines. Bob was the second keynote address speaker here at Network. Bob, welcome. Nice to talk to you.
Thank you, Mark.
Southwest this year, you're actually reducing capacity for almost the first time in your history. Tell us what's the thinking there.
It is the first time in our history, and with costs with the environment, it doesn't make sense to add aircraft and fly them at a loss. So what we're trying to do is prune the unfruitful flying that we're doing, the unprofitable flying, and weed it out of the network. And the net result of that is about an average 4% decrease in size. That won't be uniform across all markets. It's really targeted at our unprofitable flying so that we can protect the business.
But you are expanding into some new airports this year. Tell us which ones those are.
Yes, absolutely. We've already announced Minneapolis-St. Paul, which we open up on March 8th, just next week. We have announced LaGuardia, and that'll open up in the second half of the year. We have to get through the bankruptcy process first and get the slot handoff done with the FAA. So we don't have a specific time, but it'll be the second half of 2009. And then we've announced Boston, which we'll fly into in the fall.
Now these are quite higher cost airports compared to, say, the more traditional, to an extent, airports you fly. Just tell me what's the difference, because and what you're going to have to do to make profits at those airports.
Well, we're going to have to charge ticket prices that'll overcome the particular airport costs. And because we're able to make that decision now, going in, we can be pretty confident that our passengers are going to be willing to pay to fly into those particular destinations. It really isn't departing from the main Southwest model of low cost. It's just that in this particular instance, where we have capacity that we can fly, and we have destinations that our passengers want to fly to, we're able to offer this service. Now, this service is going to be substantially different than what we have done in the past. Usually, we've been after high frequency and really trying to grow the marketplace. So a city would open with somewhere around 15 departures a day, and we would hope to grow that in very short order to 30 or even higher. These we're going to be starting off at a much more modest level with just a handful of flights per day, and then we'll see what the customer's reaction is, what our profitability is, what our experience is, and we'll change from there.
I mean, your cost base is quite high. I think it's $25 per enplanement compared to $5 at some of your other airports. Is that right?
Well, at LaGuardia, I think that their average, and don't hold me accountable for this, I think their average cost per passenger is around 23. We expect ours to be a little bit less due to our productivity and use of facilities, so we'll be under $20 a passenger easily. But it is right there at the top of our system in terms of cost per passenger. Again, it's going to be limited. It's a small amount, and we aren't going to be operating, say, 100 flights a day in LaGuardia. This is limited.
And one of the things that got quite a good reaction from the audience was your international aspirations. Take us through it. I mean, you've got these code-shares with Volaris and WestJet, which will start in the next 12 months or so, maybe a bit longer. But tell us what your Southwest's approach to international is. I mean, you're not going gung-ho, are you, I think?
Well, there's always risk in going gung-ho over things that you don't know fully about. So we're trying to learn about the international marketplace. We've announced our partnerships with both WestJet and Volaris, and if you go to southwest.com, you'll see both of their logos there, and there's a link to take you to their individual websites. As we get our other systems transformed and capable to interact in the international marketplace, you'll see destinations and fares start to show up, and that'll probably be this fall sometime as the geeks complete their individual tasks.
One final question. Are you going to charge passengers to lose the lavatory on your airplane?
We are the no-fee airline. We're going to let them go for free.
That's pleasant. Thank you very much. Bob, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. Nice
Mark,
to see you.
Thank you.
All the best.